Hello everybody, Rebels at Cloud9 here, and you guys are about to see an incredibly happy Rebels at Cloud9 because today I finally ordered it. Well, actually last week I finally ordered it and it finally came in. Finally just committed to getting it. It is the new tooled Polar Lights 1/1000 scale Reliant. Why am I so excited? Because this is my favorite Star Trek ship of all time. I love the Reliant. I love the look of it. It's just a fantastic design. I love the refit designs. Like the refit Enterprise that I also built. That was also my favorite. That's my favorite version of the Enterprise. But this is my favorite Star Trek ship of all time. So I'm going to get into opening this one up. And the other thing I bought with it, guys, check it out. I bought the decals. Yep, went ahead and said, yeah, I basically said I'm only going to buy them both at the same time if I can. And it was a little while before these actually came in stock. But they're in there now, and they're like, they've got they've got more than 10 units on their site. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. So super, super excited about this one. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at it. Look at it. Oh. So I'm going to get into the decals in a little while. But first we're going to dive into this one. Hey, Ginger, look. What's this? She's been trying to figure out what this is because it smells funny. Ginger, what is this? Come here, look. You don't care anymore? What is it? Look. Here, you can have it. You can open it up. Yeah, here. Go on. Come here. No? Fine, be that way. Make a liar out of me, why don't you? That's what she planned all along. Fine, I'm gonna open it without you. I am. I'm going right now. Right now, I'm gonna cut it open. So I don't actually know how much this cost. I don't have the receipt for it. I actually got someone to pick it up for me, so I kind of owe them, but they lost the receipt. So anyways, long story about that. I think this was about $30. The one I'm most curious about are the decals, because they were priced pretty expensive, but I know they actually weren't that price. So, oh, this is so great. So look at this. We have a couple more on the back. So the Reliant is a Miranda class starship, and it was first seen in the Wrath of Khan, obviously. Well, not obviously. Some people haven't seen the Wrath of Khan, and eventually they kept using the Miranda class starship in other incarnations of Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, Next Generation. But what they mostly did on some of those ones is I don't know if it is Miranda class, but it's basically, it doesn't have this section here with the torpedoes. I don't even think it has the phaser banks here. I think these are phaser banks. It's been a long time since I saw a schematic of this thing, but basically this is gone on some of them. So, oh, this is the best moment. It's so beautiful. Oh, that new Polar Lights kit smell. Oh, I'm in nerd paradise right now. So here we have the clear parts. Oh, wow. These look a lot nicer than the Enterprise. Okay, I'm coming. Hold on. I'm coming. Let's go. Yeah. You can go out. Whoop. Go play. Go on. Because yeah, I remember Greg. He was saying that the torpedo bays on the Enterprise, they weren't really defined. So I guess they heard you, because these are much nicer than the Enterprise. I'm gonna leave those in the bag. But wow, that's a lot better. Here we have our first sprue. I'm so excited. I'm so nerding out. Oh man, oh, why don't I open it up and gook and gawk over all this? I'm just stunned. I have to resist the temptation to build it right away because I really, really want to. Oh, wow. Okay, these are a bit stuck. Alright. So, let's start here. So this is the bottom of the wing for the photon torpedoes. They go right here on the front. And I guess in the back there as well. Here we have, this is the back of the ship. These are the two shuttle bays. And these are the impulse engines at the top there. This is fantastic. The detail is stunning. I was going to be happy with it being the same power quality as like the Enterprise refit, but this actually feels a little bit better, like more defined. Wow, this is great. So this is pretty nice plastic. It is a snap kit. It doesn't bother me. I built the last one, which was a snap kit. That one went together really well. Here we have the pylons for the engines here, and this fits onto the side of the hull. Oh, it's great. Really, really great. Here we have the bridge. The bridge looks... it does look a little different, but basically identical to the Enterprise. So it doesn't look like they did too much different on it. The shape of it does look a little different, I gotta admit. Here's the top for the phaser bank there. That detail looks pretty accurate to what I remember. This is on the bottom of the hull, or sorry, the saucer. It's kind of the same thing, I guess. So these are more defined. These little squares on them here. You can see the one there. They're more defined. And there's some here on the sides. I don't remember those being on the Enterprise. So they've increased a bit more detail. And we get a very nice display base with no metal rod. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Look at that. Oh. I've got all these Star Trek kits right now and I don't have time to build them. I'm so upset. Oh wow. This is fantastic. The detailing in here looks just amazing. Oh wow. They really nailed that down. It's really nice, crisp and defined. Oh, yeah, the only word I can say is nerding out over all this. Here it is on the bottom. The underside. Okay, I was wondering about this. This is quite brought out, this section here. You can kind of see the shadow on the other side there. I was wondering about that because I've seen some versions of like toys and models and stuff, and they kind of make this angle down. But I've never really seen anything to confirm it, so I'm glad that they did that. I'm going to have to look into that because I'm pretty sure that's the more correct frame. And then, yeah, they just added in all this great detail on the bottom there. All excellent. So here, that's part of the reactor on the bottom. And the reactor up there on the top. So... oh, gee, the detail is it's just crisper. I'm not trying to say like it's kind of like better than the Enterprise, but it's just they just refined it a little bit more, and I really like that a lot. So it's actually bigger than I thought it would be. I know it sounds very strange, but it is. So here we have the decal sheet. I've heard a lot of stories about this one not being as nice as like the other one that I just got. So let's have a look-see. Ooh, mine aren't nice either. Ooh, you can see some smudges like in here. Yuck. So bit of the lettering's off on that one there as well. Yeah, those are about the only kind of bad ones. These decals feel different too. And what is this? Looks like I got part of a stamp. There's a 64 right there, and a little bit more in there. Doesn't look like that's going to damage anything, like, or I should say ruin anything on the model. But yeah, these aren't nearly as nice. Now you do get windows here. These are all the windows that you put on the sides, but none of the, you know, Aztecing and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just all these little black marks on it. I really don't like that. That's a shame. I was crossing my fingers that wouldn't have happened to this one. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So, I just wanted to point this out. On here, you have Shuttle Bay 1 and Shuttle Bay 2, but you're going to have to paint them blue on the back, because the doors are blue. So that's kind of interesting, because I noticed that you get decals of those here in the big sheet. So let's put this back. And yeah, the instructions on the back are perfect register. Nothing wrong with those ones. Here we have a little catalog that we usually get, and a mailing list. What model kit would I like to see produced? 1350 Reliant or the Serenity. I'm interested in the types of following models. Classic cars, sure. Show cars, hot rod customs, drag racing, big trucks. I do like show cars, actually. Muscle cars, yeah. Big rig trucks, not as much. Sci-fi, Star Trek, horror, yeah, pop culture, Batman. Some of their figure kits are pretty cool. Ships would be really nice again. Okay, I'm gonna go and mail this out on whenever. So here we have the instructions, and mine are damaged. There's a big hole in it. Big crease right there. So let's take a look here. So this looks basically identical to the Enterprise. So this is pretty cool. Yeah, it's really simple build. It's not. I wasn't expecting anything complicated out of it. Painting guide. When I did the Enterprise, I don't want to say I disagreed with their colors, but I found some of their colors to be a little not quite there, but they were close enough. So I'm gonna have to go and look through all of these and figure out what I do and don't want to use, and how I can convert these tester Model Master paints here into Tamiya acrylics. So that won't be too much of a problem. But the decaling and paint guide looks pretty darn good. Really happy with this. So shouldn't have any problems with these. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So let's just put all of this back in the box really quickly. Let's see if I can do it this way. There we go. So I got that. Put these in there. It's a smaller box too, by the way. Come on. All right. So the big disappointment for a lot of modelers, myself included, these are separate. Yeah, it's a bit sad. Not quite sure why they did it. I guess they'd make more money that way, because yeah, I did spend the price of the kit, which was the same as the Enterprise, and then I had to pay more for the decals, whereas the Enterprise and a couple others you get them for free. But I guess they also did that so you can, you know, just buy them. You know, if you have like an older model, but you're not going to have an older model Reliant. So this is about all I'm going to buy when the Excelsior comes out. So I'm going to just, yeah, I think I'm just going to keep my Excelsior model and forego anything else. The ability to purchase another one, I shouldn't do it, but I want to. Okay. Well, let's take these off here. I just want to read something really quick here. Includes all registry markings and pennants for these other Miranda-class starships. The Lantry, Saratoga, the Britain, the Tiananmen, Majestic, and Nautilus. So you get quite a few different options on there. It's pretty nice. I assume there's 2 in here. Whoops. Is that? More instructions. Well, I would hope so. Otherwise, I would be completely lost. So we've got all these decals. There's quite a few of them. This is the part of the project I didn't like quite as much as I thought I would. It's not bad, but it is a lot of work. So that's pretty easy. Yeah, here's those 2 decals I was just talking about. So you get those replaced. So that'll be actually a bit nicer, I have to admit. I think I'm going to use those. So there's two of these. And oh, darn it. I was hoping there would be some replacement Reliant ones, because those ones really suck. I have to admit, those ones are a bummer. You do get some like here, but you can clearly see it says Nautilus on there. As far as the Aztecing goes, there's a bit of blue in them. So you can see that. I don't know if these are pearlescent decals. That was one of my questions. Whoops, don't do that. So yeah, this is a lot. This is really nice, actually. So it's even a bit more depressing that this didn't come with the kit, because like these are really, really nice. These blue bands, and then yeah, here's all for the saucer section. They just look stunning, hey. So here we have a couple more for the bridge. Those circular ones there. So let me just read that here. Let's see. Okay. Kit contains decals to simulate the Aztec paint job on the studio model seen in Wrath of Khan. Use caution when applying. A final coat of dull clear, once all the decals are applied, will help the decals blend into the surface. So I'm guessing, I'm guessing that these are not pearlescent, which is a shame, simply because, where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's all the way in the back. Pearl clear. This stuff will work the same as the tester stuff, I've been told. It's basically a full bottle, and I was hoping to use that on these, but, well, since they're not pearlescent, what's the point? But they're nice, like I said, they're nice and easy. Very, very clear to read. So I shouldn't have any problem with this. This is again, this is the part that takes forever to do. It feels like years, but it isn't. Pretty cool. Nice. So yeah, flat coat when you're done. So last thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to get out the Excelsior and the Enterprise refit, just for a quick little size comparison. So I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the hull for the Reliant here, and here I have the Enterprise. Again, same scale. This is the Polar Lights kit. I never finished making the video of this one because I actually lost the footage. I have it around, but I just don't know where it is. It's on a memory card somewhere. And basically, for those of you who are interested, I'm going to buy another one of these because I'm not happy with this one, and I'm just going to rebuild it. This is the one that has the pearlescent decals that I never used. So yeah, I'm just going to sell this one, buy a new one, and anyways, end of story. So let's just see. The saucer sections should be, yeah, the saucer sections are the same size. So we've got the Reliant there. So it's, yeah, it's quite a bit bigger. You can see, pretty big ship. The Enterprise, that is. The Reliant's kind of bulky, but yeah. So it basically comes to the back of the pylons, right about here. That's just an approximate guess. So, and compared to the Excelsior, I've only got the saucer section of that one out. This is the old AMT kit. I did do an inbox review of that one. So, yeah, the Excelsior is basically the same size as the entire Reliant without the nacelles. So, that's kind of funny. It is bigger, but wow. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's a pretty big ship. So, yeah, that just gives you a bit of an impression of how kind of smaller this kit is. Even though based on that, I'm thrilled with this model. I truly am thrilled. This is an amazingly nicely detailed kit. Again, this Enterprise, it's very nice. I really like this one, but it doesn't have quite the crisp, defined details. And it was like they were paying attention to that on this one, and it has that. It's all in there, and it just feels great. It looks fantastic. Plastic's nice and thick. And again, the only thing I can complain about really is the decals. That sucks, because I really want to build the Reliant. You know, we got like Nautilus. That sounds kind of cool, but I don't really want to build the Nautilus. I want to build the Reliant, and I kind of can't, and so that sucks. But if you're going to buy this kit, I would strongly recommend going all out and getting these decals. These are really nice. I really like having these, so that's a great little addition to it. And I can't wait for the day when I get to have all three of these kits built, because again, they're all the same scale, they're all roughly the same time, you know, in the Star Trek universe. So that'll just be like the best day whenever that gets to happen. So thank you guys for watching. I'm going to take pictures of this, and I'm going to put them on my blog at rebelsatcloudnine.blogspot.ca. That's all basically one word. I will include a link to that down below, so if you want to see the pictures of this, go ahead and do that. Go check that out now. There's also more stuff on the blog. A bunch of other projects and things, and way more inbox reviews and stuff like that. So, it's a great kit. I'm totally thrilled about this one. So happy to build it. I wish I could start it now, because I would. So, thanks for watching the video. This is rebelsatcloudnine. I'll be back with more model kits, inbox reviews, and the likes. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.